Returning to the Maiden World, Ballarat, Prince Uriel is horrified to find its pristine beauty destroyed by human colonizers. Black Templar Space Marines, sworn to defend their imperial claim, deploy against the Prince's Wraith host. This clash of ideologies can only be settled by war. Big match today. We have a special guest, Adam Camilleri, all set to crush Nick's Aeldari dreams. Adam is an Art of War team member with a deep pool of experience against some of the best players in the world.
40k in 40 minutes, and I intend to be done in 20. Let's go. My name's Adam Camilleri. I'm from Australia. You might not know where that is. It does exist though.
Lots of obsuck infantry should make the Templars a scoring machine.
I actually have a bit of a personal history with the Templars. My father is from Malta, from the little island nation of Malta, and the national symbol of Malta is the Templar cross. The cross of St. John. And so that's on every shoulder pad. And so I've got a bit of a personal heraldry with the Black Templar. So there's always a little bit of a family feel about them for me.
Grimaldus is boss. Look out for the Land Raider full of Assault Terminators, Big Crusader squad up the gut, Impulsor with Blade Guard vets, Redemptor, Assault Interwhatsits, Invictor Warsuits, Holy Cow, Space Marines, get a lot of stuff.
I've actually come to Vancouver for this game, and yeah, I'm gonna lay some smackdown.
Should be a short putt for him today, as Play on Tabletop's Nick Fraze is taking the Eldar Wraith host for a spin for the very first time.
Well, hi folks, my name is Nick, and usually I'm Tau Nick, maybe even Imperial Guard Nick, sometimes even Gene Sealer Nick. But today I get to do something that I swore I would never do. I'm playing Eldar.
This beautiful Wraith Construct Aeldari army by my friend Dr. Rhino is on loan to the channel.
First of all, you have to know that this army looks beautiful. Dr. Rhino did an amazing job painting it, but also it feels perfect for a beginner like me.
Only 2 units of OBSEC Corsairs, Anchor, Wraith, Guard, Blades, Seers, and even a towering Wraith Knight. Prince Uriel is the mastermind behind the tough, hard-hitting Aeldari.
Basically, I need to run up, shoot them, or run up and hit them. Perfect.
They give up some mobility, so Nick will have to plan well to get where he needs to go and score points. Tempest primary mission is priority targets, scoring 5 points for an objective and 5 points for holding more objectives than your opponent from round 2 on. A further 5 points for each objective held at the end of the battle means that holding something back to score late game might be a good idea.
He's coming to my house this time? Into my house? Home field advantage, baby.
GameMat EU is our fantastic sponsor today. All the cool pre-painted terrain and the mat we are using is available on their website. Check out GameMat EU for all your table needs. They will take care of you with out-of-the-box terrain that will elevate your game experience. GameMat EU.
For my deployment, I'm really gonna have to be careful with my troops. I don't have a lot of them.
I've got quite a few vehicles. I plan to put them up pretty forward because I really want to carry the game with the OBSEC. I've got OBSEC supremacy, I believe, in this game.
Hidden in reserve, a unit of Wraith Guard with Spirit Seer. Nick is keeping some of his best guns as an ace up his sleeve.
And you've got Terminators in there as well?
I do.
Nice.
So I think I'm just going to throw down a small, meaningless unit. Doesn't matter. Very easy to deploy, as you can see. And don't forget the Sword Brethren.
Perfect every time. I'm so looking forward to this game.
Me too.
It's gonna be good.
And he is what I like to call bait.
No holding back here for either force. The action should start right away.
You put down your Dreadnought Light?
I did.
I'm gonna put my Dreadnought Light. You realize these are Steve's models, right? They're not yours.
They are mine now. The Templars respect hustle. This is hustle.
All right, you know what? I think it's time for some scary Wraith Knight. I love this thing. And I think, let's go kill some stuff. What else you got? You got nothing. What else you got?
Don't worry about it. So I'm going to try and get the Eldar to break themselves on my vehicles and then respond with all my little troops, gum up the board, and try and win the primary.
I think we might challenge you to a duel for your infiltrators over there. The Emperor's champion.
Almost identical, right? It's a mirror. Sitting down here, hanging out with the boys at the back.
These Corsairs are going to go right back here.
Last drop, I got my Warlord Grimaldus. He's going to go right at the back, hanging out with the Emperor's Chant, as he should. This is the important piece. This is the piece that gives me a 6-up feel no pain, essentially. And this is going to be going right there, spanning the Redemptor and all this good stuff, hanging out with the banner and the Scepter of Anointing. I'm about to anoint you, sir. I'm about to anoint you the loser of this game.
That's good. No, I was going to anoint me with nice things, blessings, right?
Yeah. I bless you to have less points than me.
So, Adam, do you want to go first or second?
Second, 100% second, hands down second.
I would like to go second too.
The range isn't amazing from the Eldar point of view, and neither is mine. So there's not much to be gained by going first, I believe. There's no big alpha strike that's going to happen. So going second, absolutely my preference. First is the first of the losers. Second is place to be.
So we're both hoping to roll low.
Correct.
Oh no.
Joking.
I mean, he's still rolling.
I still won. Damn it. I want Nick to have to come into my big stuff, into my Invictus. The plan hopefully is going to go that he comes out, breaks himself, doesn't quite kill all my vehicles, and then my response force of my big fat melee units come to the fore and are able to clear up and kind of break his back.
The Strands of Fate are good to Nick here, with 2 saves, a charge, and a hit dice available as 6s. Adam may not have wanted to go first here and might need to modify his plans. Up to 3 command points for Adam and 5 for Nick. Grimaldus starts singing and buffs the Crusaders with a 5+ shrug, but he flubs the Litany of Hate. Tempest draw is grind them down, no prisoners, and investigate sites. So killing more, killing lots, and do an action in the middle. No easy objectives here. The plan may need to evolve.
I want something to be in the middle to do this, to do investigate signals. So I will be disembarking, funnily enough, I will be disembarking my Terminators.
Terminators doing actions. Okay. Digging with lightning claws could work, I suppose. Big aggressive moves here with the war suits. That Wraith Knight should be starting to sweat about now. Every model has a purpose and is getting into place. Lots to learn from here.
When you see a triangle of objectives, in this case it's one of my opponent's deployment zone 2 in the middle, if I can get a big fatty unit here that can command all 3 objectives, it's going to be a big deterrent to my opponent kind of trying to stay there in strength. Not to be underestimated, Assault Intercessors. You might see why in this game, but we'll wait a little bit longer and find out.
I mean, you could possibly charge there. Oh no, they advanced.
They advanced, they're both advanced, yeah. All right, so we're going to start with the shots that really can't go anywhere else, so it'll be this.
Warsuit. First, no joy.
Moving over to the Juicy, we're going to do the multi-melters into the big guy, everything else into the Corsairs at the back.
All right, bring it.
So, multi-melter into the big guy. 3s. No wound. This will be 3s and 3s at Ren 2. 3s to wound. So 5 ups.
5. I saved 1.
And I have a Stormbolter still yet to come. Full armor save. Minus nothing.
Oh!
Still fails.
Still fails. I lost 1 more.
Let's do the other Invictor. I really want to finish that squad off. So Heavy Flame is going to go into the Wraith Knight, as well as the Heavy Bolter. Everything else will go into the little fella. It's called. Maybe he'll do a wound. 5s. 1.
1.
1.
I can do this.
-2.
It goes to -1. Oh, it goes through.
It's over, people. He's already dead.
21 wounds left.
Then a Heavy Bolter. 3s and 5s. 2 more saves, mate. Where will it end?
Save them both.
Oh, damn. The back.
And -2. I do have a 4 invulnerable on this guy. Mist shield. So fail the first one and pass the second one.
Yeah.
And so
First squad.
First
attrition.
blood.
In effect. So we have the Redemptor, who now cannot see anything else. So the Redemptor is going to go everything into the Wraith Knight. We are going to overcharge.
You really want to kill this thing.
We're not.
Always be overcharging.
What are we here for? We're not going to overcharge.
We're not here for anything
How many
else.
shots? 4 shots.
Yeah. Now 4 1s.
It's a beautiful day. 2 1s.
I'll take 2 1s.
Damn it. One hit. We are 3 to wound. 1 wound. It's be a 5 pinball.
It goes right through.
3 damage.
3
and
damage.
I took 2 on my end, so I am down to 11 on this guy.
Redemptor strips a bunch of wounds off the Wraith Knight, but loses 2 wounds to his overcharged plasma.
Down to 16 wounds on that Wraith Knight.
That is essentially all the shooting on this half of the board that I'm going to bother with. We're going to move over here and see if we pick up that unit of Corsairs.
You are going to try.
Lightning fast reflexes on the Corsairs put Nick to 4 command points as the Crusader goes full bullet O's.
Doesn't matter, mate. You're blowing into a gale. And then these are 3s to wound. Crusader. There's nothing like it.
5s.
Not a great spend, not fast enough, all dead.
He's killed both of my Corsair units, which kind of sucks because those are my objective secured units. However, they're my weakest units of the board. If they're gone, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, it is time for the charge phase, guys.
All right. I'm tempted to Overwatch, but its 2 star cannons aren't real.
So we have 1 charge that is longer, and I'm going to do that one first. I do have reroll to charge for being Black Templars, but should this one not make it, it makes me doing it with this one a little bit more testy. I might have to reevaluate my choices. So this is a long bomb charge. I believe I need a 6 or a 7. There's a 5. That will be rerolled no matter what. But it's free because I'm Black Templar.
Yeah, free reroll.
That's a 4. That is a fail. So if I charge in now,
You charge in, I'm going to murder you.
I've got 5 attacks and you have 2 saves. I'm hitting you on 3s.
Oh yeah, I've got those automatic
exactly
saves.
right. So I'm really just giving you an outlet to use those 2 saves. I couldn't give him a kill when I knew he needed 2. Then all I need to do is get 1 kill and deny it. So yeah, couldn't have it. We're going to sit, we're going to stay, and that's why you do the long one first, guys.
All right.
But I'm still well positioned. I'm still establishing that triangle I talked about, and hopefully, yeah, it's going to be going strong from here.
Fantastic board control on display here. Aggressive, but not too vulnerable, Nick is presented with a variety of bad options.
All right, so my turn. Now I see some juicy Invictus warsuits that I want to murder.
Nick draws overwhelming firepower, no prisoners, and battlefield supremacy. Nick will drop battlefield supremacy for a command point. He draws Bring It Down and will need to kill the Land Raider to claim that. Tough nut to crack.
He needs to come and respond to my threats that are in his face. Will he do it? Will he kill him? Who knows?
I think I see some Wraith Blades that might want to take out a
you think
Land Raider.
You think you can swing for the king?
Spirit Seer buffs the Wraith Blades, hoping to help smash the Crusaders.
All right, movement phase, here we go. All right, I am actually terrified of all those infantry. It's a scary amount of them.
Just as planned.
Just as planned. It is kind of terrifying.
I really didn't, but just as planned.
It is kind of terrifying.
That's how the Emperor wants it.
Nick needs some psychic joy here, not to get overwhelmed.
All right, so I'm actually going to do Restrain with this Spirit Seer on this big giant unit of
20
interceptors.
Crusaders.
Got it.
Half movement will strand them and make it easy to play around them.
I'm going to do Protect with this Spirit Seer on my Wraith Knight.
Yep.
5, 6, it fails.
A command reroll puts Nick to 3 command points, but the Protect goes off, buffing the Wraith Knight armor.
And then I'm going to Smite with this one right here. Smite! 5, 6, 7. So that's a Smite, goes off.
I do have a deny against this one with +1 to deny, so I need to roll a 7 as well. You are denied, sir, with a 13. Thank you very much.
You really should be blowing up your brains with a double 6, though. But all right, I'll let it slide. Well, that was the psychic round. That was actually fairly ineffective, but I did get the 2-up save now on him is huge. I really like that. Shooting phase. Let's do 2-star cannons. I'm gonna go into this Invictus Roaster just to try to ensure that we kill something here.
Soften it up.
Hitting on 3s. And I wounded all 4. -3.
I would have a 6-up usually, but I have a 5-up invuln because of my vow, so we'll see how we go.
Whoa! Whoa, well done.
Cherry ripe. I took 2 damage.
Just 2 damage. All right. And then we're going to move on to the Wraith Seer. And the Wraith Seer is going to pile into that Invictus Warsuit as well. It wounds at -4.
5-up invuln again. No,
Take
D3.
D3 plus 3 damage. And you've taken 3, 4, 5 damage on the
6
Invictus
remaining.
I'm going to shoot the second Bright Lance at this Land Raider right
Oof,
here.
you wouldn't.
Do I wound? I do not.
Serves you right.
Oh.
Serves you right. I think if he leaves it just for the Wraith Guard to go for Land Raider, he's not going to do it. Winning on 5s, they are not going to do it. He has to shoot into it. I wonder if he knows too.
Land Raider has to die. It's worth points to me. It's a big threat, and I don't think the Wraith Blades can do it by themselves. Okay, so as much as I would love to kill these guys, I'm going to shoot everything in here with these Wraith Guard. I'm hitting on 3s. Winning on 3s, rolling 1s.
So I have 3 saves. How much damage are these?
These are D3 plus 3 damage.
5 up invuln.
Oh!
5 up invuln.
Oh!
5 up invuln. Damn it! I'll take 1. So 1's fine.
That was annoying.
I have no right to make 2 of those.
No, that's 6 damage.
6
for you,
damage.
plus
okay.
2 mortal wounds.
And then 2 mortal wounds, which I'll have 5 up against for being a Black Templar. I took 6, took 8.
Down to 8 wounds remaining. That's all my shooting. I didn't do very much here. Did some decent damage.
So half dead, half dead.
Yep. Okay. Let's do some charges. This is where I'm going to do some major damage, though.
This is it.
Strands of Fate secures the big charge into the Land Raider. The Wraith Blades charge the Invictus with the Wraith Seer. Could secure a kill there. All charges sink home. Nick must be so relieved. Adam looks into devout push for the Terminators. Costs a command point, leaving the Templars with 3 command points left, and gets them into perfect position.
The Wraith Seer is going to guide this unit of Wraith Blades from across the table. Now let's fight! Now you have command points to interrupt.
I do. I don't think I will though.
Well, I'm going to start with the big Wraith Knight anyways, just in case.
What are we here for, right?
Yeah, what are we here for? We want to see the big
for?
fight. I'm actually going to do the sweep ability because it gives me more attacks and it's going to do a lot of damage anyway. So I'm going to get 15 attacks.
And that's most of the. If he was wounding me on 2s, guys, 100% the big hit's better. But he's wounding me on 2s into a 5 vulnerable save, so the sweep hands down.
Here we go.
So even if I failed all of them, I'd still have 1 wound left. So 5 ups, and I did not. I made.
Wow!
So
I
took 4 wounds.
Wraith Knights are not as good as I thought they were, especially when he makes every single 5-up save. Come on, Adam. We barely know each other.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
9 left.
Okay. So let's go with the Wraith Seer right now, and he's gonna try to hit you with his giant spear. And I'm gonna use one of these automatic hits to automatically hit you for my Strands of Fate. So 4 attacks, one of them auto-hitting, so 3 is a wound. Oh no, only 1 wound at -3.
We all know what's gonna happen. Nah, didn't happen. How many
3
damage?
plus D3.
1 wound remains on my Invicta.
Almost got him. And then the Wraith Blades getting 3 attacks each.
3s and 3s.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Die!
Just gonna roll these.
At
Fives.
-3.
Just 5 ups. We all know this is a 6.
10
Let
explode.
me see it. Damn it.
Ah, we wanted
You
to
got
explosion.
him.
Let's go on to this last unit of Wraith Guard, see if they can't kill this Land Raider and score me some points. Hitting on 3s.
Let's go. So yeah, he's dead. You got him.
Yes!
The Wraith Knight eats an Invictus Fist. It is down to 14 wounds remaining. Not the kind of damage Nick was hoping for here.
Well, at the end of my turn, I managed to score some points. I've managed to kill the Land Raider. I've denied him, grind them down. But can I survive? That's the question here. If I can survive his turn, I've got a good chance here. Dice gotta go my way.
Tie game at the end of 1. We have a big brawl going down mid-map. I expect both players to stoke the fire until one of them breaks.
Yeah, I'm looking to close the door. I'm looking to get all the boys into combat. If I can not get shot, he can't kill me. He doesn't have enough melee attacks, so if I can stay stuck in combat, I'm pretty good.
Strands of Fate give Nick 2 psychic and 2 charge 6s. In the command phase, Grimaldus pulls off Litany of Hate, but fails Persecution. Grimaldus is losing his voice, perhaps. Objective draws, a tempting target. Middle objective, assassination, and bring it down. These are doable. The Templars could look to grab a lead here.
And I'm going to advance that Impulsor.
Oh, they're not getting out?
Nope. It's going to go 14 inches plus 2. And I'm Black Templar, so I'm only rolling that. I'm not going to take a 2. We'll take a 1 instead.
The Impulsor zooms out to keep mid-pressure high. Sticky objectives are so nice. Big advances, and the map is very much overrun by Space Marines.
I'm not falling back.
You're not falling back? You're gonna stay in combat with his Invictus?
That's right. That's right. That's right. Into the shooting phase. So
There's so many pistols here.
so many pistols. We're going to start on the right-hand side with the Invicta Warsuit shooting into the combat. Auto hits 5, my good sir.
Rips. All but one.
Nice, I'll take it.
Down to 13. All right, on threes. So failing both, down to 11 wounds remaining.
We have one crack grenade being hurled into the Wraith Seer from the unit in front of it, and then we'll put the 10 pistols into the Wraith Guard.
I'm actually going to make spend a command point right now. Lightning fast, reflexes, and I think these guys are all going to be -1 to hit.
Crack grenade misses, and then we have 9 pistols going into the Wraith Special, but you don't care. Just the carbines. I advanced. These are 4s, but you're already -1, so staying at 4s. And we're just going to shoot into those Wraith Guard as well.
The Wraith Guard?
The closest reflection of the Orc is the Black Templar.
Here we go. Save them all!
Doesn't care, never heard of it.
Bounce!
Ooh, I want to soften up this Wraith Seer, I believe, so I think everything into him, barring the things that are wounding him on 5s, which will be the Underslung Strength 6 gun, and the 2 chest Storm Bolters will go into Wraith Guard.
All right, so those ones on -1 to hit, and that one's regular.
Yep. So I'll do the -1 hit guys first. So 8 shots, essentially from an assault cannon.
Oof. That goes 3 damage, go right through. Yeah, you've killed one of them!
D6 overcharging shots into the Wraith Seer. 4 shots, as a tradition. No ones. Sorry, 3 to wound. Who's counting at this point?
That goes right through. 7 wounds remaining on this Wraith Seer.
We have the Incursors, who can't target either of the characters, so they're going to go for the shooting of the Wraith Guard, and we're going to go 10 shots into them.
In cover, so I got a 2. Got it.
Beautiful. Into the charge phase, a very quick turn, mostly because I advanced and I'm stuck in combat. The charge that matters is, of course, the Assault Intercessors. They're going to charge both squads in front of them.
Charging intercessors are in. This is a big combat here, folks.
So I want to get my Fist of Balthus, which is the relic super power fist that I've paid for in the unit, to line up there.
Where's he?
He is here.
Right
so we're
there.
going to go one guy to here. Now the Fatty Redemptor is going to try and make it. We're not going to not charge. 4 will not do it. We're going to re-roll that for being a Black Templar. And a Snakes will not do it
No
either.
charge for the Redemptor Dreadnought.
The only other charge is the 7-inch re-rollable over here by the Terminators.
I would love you to fail this.
Got it.
Oh, that's a
Double
good roll.
6s.
Oh my goodness, it's a good roll.
Now, I'm going to do something cheeky.
What kind of cheeky things are you going to do here?
Well, because I rolled so well, I'm going to try and block your Heroic Intervention with Uriel. Incursors are going to charge Spirit Seer.
This is going to hurt. Just got to hold on. Really, it matters what you go for first, because I've got 2 units of
Very
Wraith
good.
Blade that could do some major work.
It's
And
good.
either one I'd like to go with first.
I'm going to be attacking with the Assault Intercessors first.
Assault Intercessors first.
100%.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to be spending a CP, so that's 6 is to hit, auto wound, because I am a Primaris Marine. So my Sergeant with the Fist of Balthus is going first. He has 4 attacks, 3 to wound on the other one. So we only had 1 wound there, but that is minus a bajillion.
4-up invulnerable save on
Yep.
all of them? Got it!
Nice.
Alive!
Then we have an absolute fun bucket of strength, small strength attacks. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 guys look like they can go into the Wraith Blades.
And then the rest into the Wraith Seer.
Rest into the Wraith Seer. So 3 into the Wraith Guard.
You can do it, Wraith Blades! Come on, ghosts! Same
So
both.
into the Wraith Seer. So 6 to, this is the reason why I did 6 to hit auto wound, is because I'm going to reroll everything that's not a 6,
Fair enough.
essentially.
Here we go. Oh, 2 go through.
Not bad.
5 wounds remaining on the Wraith Seer.
2 command points for counter assault on Nick's Wraith Blades for a big 20 attacks into the Terminators. Trap guard.
Let's go into these Terminators. Let's try to kill them. That's
3s. So we've seen how 5-ups have been so far for me. This will be no different. Yeah, it's fine.
3.
You killed 2.
I killed 2 Terminators. Okay, I'll take it.
I think it's pretty good for an interrupt.
And it's now your turn to fight me.
And we'll just go down the line. Yep. So we'll do the Incursors.
Incursors here?
Yep.
All into the
Spirit Seer.
character. Yeah.
Yep.
I love this move. It's ballsy. It's gutsy. Can you kill the character?
But here's his 3s.
And I save 2 of them, take 3 damage,
1 left.
but I have 1 wound remaining.
I'm fighting first up into these Wraith Guard, and then I'm going to do the Sarge by himself.
Wraith Blade.
Wraith Blade, sorry. So there's 10 attacks from the first 2, hitting on 3s.
Ooh. 4 ups.
1 takes 2.
1 Wraith Blade has 1 wound remaining.
Now we have 6 attacks. These are hitting on 3s again. Disappointing.
Save 1, but I fail 3.
So one's dead and one's got 1 wound remaining.
I'm gonna fight with the Wraith Knight first, 100%. Hitting on 4s with a giant Titanic Ghost Glaive. 2 wounds at -4.
I need to make a 5-up on one of these dice, but we all know it's the first one. Damn it.
6 damage.
I'm not gonna CP it, because I'm just gonna make the second one.
No way!
That's right. 3 wounds left.
That's so frustrating.
Shall not fall.
Let's go with the Wraith Blade. They still want to hold back and hold the objective.
Can't be. Strength 5 up invulns. Come through for me again. I do make 3 of those. They are 2 damage each, and I have a 6 up feel no pain right now for this little guy right there.
Yeah.
So I'll do this one at a time. Take a dice from here. If I get a 6, there's a 1 alive, and there's 1 dead. There's another 1 dead, and the last one, alive.
Oh, come on!
Only killed 2.
Those 6s are stupid! Well, let's do the Wraith Seer now. Hitting on 3s. Oh, got 1.
Wounds on a 3.
Oh, it wounds at least at -3.
5 up. How many damage?
2d3.
Okay.
D3 plus 3. So 4 damage.
I'm just gonna pick this guy up.
Yeah,
who's
take
on
him
my
up.
wounds.
Get him out of there.
Let's get him out of here. Not bad,
Well, that
not
could have been
bad.
better. That could have been better.
That could have been
But
better.
we're not done yet, because I actually have some more combat over here.
You do.
So the Wraith Guard are going to use this to just get a little few inches over there, try to get a little bit closer to that objective if we could. 3s, because there's still the Star Seer nearby. 1.
I took a wound.
Yep, and then the Spirit Seer will try to kill you. Hit them both.
Wounds on 2s.
2s.
Can't wound me on 2s though, so it's 3s.
So still, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
1 wound at -2.
5 up. No, killed a guy.
I held on better than I thought. I still have an army.
But wait, there's more. I still got to fight twice on those Assault Intercessors. It still might be enough, and I reckon he doesn't know it's coming. I'm gonna whip it out, fight twice, might just be enough. And now, at the end of the fight phase, I'm paying 2 CP, and my Assault Intercessors are gonna fight again.
No!
So, Fist of Balthus, do what you could not do before, and kill me some Wraith Guard, please. Wraith Blades.
Yeah, he failed poorly last time.
3s to wound. Each
4
fail
vulnerable!
is a dead lad.
I got 1.
1 is dead.
You killed 1 that has 2 wounds remaining.
So, everything else is all these into the race here.
Bring it.
More 6s. And then these are 6s, just straight 6s.
I gotta fail 6 of these.
Yeah, out of 10. Not gonna happen. You failed 3 for us.
I failed 3.
I'll take it,
So
I'll
bring
take
down
it.
to 3 wounds remaining.
That's it.
For 2 command points, was that worth it?
No. I didn't want to have to grind into high toughness constructs, but here we are. Gotta do the best we can.
I've got a chance here. I think I can clean up his side of the board and go in with all of these blades and cannons and do massive amounts of damage.
The Templars have a lead 20-10, but have not been able to inflict mortal damage. The Aeldari have a great opportunity to get back in it right now. Nick needs to marshal his resources and strike true to claw his way back in this. Secondary draw for Nick: defend stronghold, area denial, and raise banner. Tough pull.
So draw my secondaries, and this is where the plan starts to fall apart. Pretty much none of my secondaries I can guarantee taking. That's gonna put me far behind. This is gonna be rough. And let's bring on our reinforcements.
Yeah.
Cautiously into Nick's backfield, Wraith Guard and Spirit Seer join the fray. He could not find a chink in the Templar defenses to take advantage of.
Okay, reserves have come on, and Invicta and everything's in trouble. These Wraith Cannons do a lot of heavy lifting, guys. I could lose 2 things this turn.
All right, well, let's see what I can do in the psychic phase. First of all, I'm gonna go with this guy right here, and I'm gonna smite that thing. Actually, it has to be the closest visible target, doesn't it? Oh, but I can't see them.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
You've done it perfectly.
Yeah, done it perfectly.
Yay!
I appreciate that.
Yeah, nice, yeah.
From an Art of War guy saying I did something perfectly.
did
Hey guys,
great.
I can play the game.
You did a good job.
So I'm gonna use one of my Strands of Fate, automatic 6, and see what the other one
This
is.
is going to be a 5 anyway. It's going to be super smart. No.
No, it's a 1. That's a regular smite.
How many?
D3? 1.
Disrespect. The disrespect. I got the 5. Get out of
Just
here.
ignores them.
Nonsense.
All right, fine.
Psychic phase.
Fine.
Never heard of it.
Protect from the Racier into the night again. I'd like that again. That was awesome.
It was pretty good.
7, I believe it is.
So I also need to roll 7. You have once again been denied, sir. Grimaldus is a bad man. Not reciting his own litanies,
Well
but by being
done.
disdainful to his opponents.
Well done.
Last smite lays out 3 wounds into the incursors, but 2 5s mean only 1 wound done in the psychic phase. for the Emperor.
Dude, I just gotta shake your hand. That was amazing.
All right. 5s on demand, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's do some shooting. We're gonna start with all of these Wraith Guard. They're gonna shoot into these incursors. They can shoot into combat with all their awesome guns. 5 shots, hitting on 3s.
5 ups, 1 save, 2 dead. I've technically killed myself out of combat as well.
You have.
On purpose.
We're gonna do our Bright Lance into this.
No dice on the Bright Lances.
The Wraith Guard are fire 3 of their giant guns into this
Impulsor?
and they're gonna fire 2 of them to hopefully take out this 3-wound warsuit. Why is it still alive?
It's just a champion of the Imperium. He knows
All
what
right,
he's about.
2 in here.
Don't do it. 1 wound. It's a 5 up. We know it's a pass. Ha! Shouldn't have said anything. I feel bad. I feel bad now. I feel bad. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. These 3 into the impulsor. That's okay. It's okay. I only hit twice. What's going on? I roll ones.
Still a 5 up. No, failed that one. D6
right.
plus, so D3 plus 3. Takes 4. And I took 4 then, yes? So I've got 7 left.
Yeah. All right, and then the Wraith Knight will fire his 2 star cannons into the 3-wound Invictus Warsuit. 3s by 3s, yes, rig 7. And one wound.
We all know what's about to happen. Yeah.
There's only so much I can do. Dice need to cooperate with me. So now I gotta choose whether I charge this thing for the 3 wounds or try to kill the 11 wound model. You know what I'm gonna do, right?
You kill that Invicta.
I don't want to.
I know. It's insult to injury, though. Your pride demands it, but the right call is the
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Redemptor.
Prince Uriel is in. Spirit Seer in as well. Impulsor takes a charge from the Wraith Seer, and the Wraith Knight looks to stab the Redemptor.
All right, let's do some fighting. I'm scared.
Yep.
Prince Uriel is gonna go first. And
oof, two saves.
Only 2. Now this will kill Terminator if you fail any of these.
5 up invulns. No, killed 2 guys.
Yes! So I might as well do it with the Wraith Knight just in case he decides to
Interrupt
there.
Yep. I only need to make 1 of these and he survives.
Yeah.
No.
No.
What is this?
Oh, come on!
2 wounds, 1 wound left.
Takes
Insulting.
10 damage.
Insulting.
Down to 1 wound.
Insulting.
And then I've got the Wraith Seer fighting into there. We're attacks hitting on 3s into the
5 ups. It's failing both. D3 plus
D3 plus 3 for each one. First
7,
one does
5. It's already
damage.
dead. Already dead.
Oh, great.
got
The
it.
next one does 6 damage.
And 1 Blade Guard dies in the wreck.
All right, and then my last charging unit, the unit of Wraith Guard, hitting on 3s.
Could definitely kill the unit. No, you killed 1 and 1's left on 1 wound.
I'll take it. Problem is with that one guy, you hold the frickin'
Hold the objective. Yep, we are going to go with the Assault Intercessors, of course.
Fists of Balthus slap the Wraith Seer down to 1 remaining.
We're going with the Wraith Blades right now and try to finish off this Terminator.
5 up.
Dead.
5 up. He's
Dead.
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 Almost.
There's 1 little incursor left right here that is, and unfortunately, objective secured
He
and
is.
holding this frickin' objective.
Absolutely is objective secure.
The Emperor's champ does not do all that much.
So I'm gonna fight with the Wraith Seer next. He's going in there. I wounded you once.
5 up. Nah.
Killed 1 with the Wraith Seer.
You did.
And then your turn. You're gonna go with the Dreadnought, I'm guessing.
Dreadnought, 5 attacks, hit you on 5.
Can you finish off?
3s, my man.
You honestly could kill
I
this.
could kill it, technically.
Especially if
my
I roll
God.
like that. Wait. Command point.
Command point. I
That's-
think this is the time.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can.
You cannot. This cannot be allowed to happen.
No! Oh, you're gonna kill it right here. Oh no!
Okay, so it's D3 plus 3. This first one needs to be a 5 or a 6. It is not. This next one has to be a 5 or a 6. So he's taken 5. This needs to be a 5 or a 6, and we know it is. No, I can CP this. I'm not going. I'm not going to CP it, but if I did, it would have got him. It would have got him if I did it. I don't. He's got 2 left.
He's got 2 wounds left on this frickin' Wraith Knight. These Wraith Blades are gonna go now with their 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s.
Has to use the Grey Dice.
Wow! 1. Just 1.
We all know what happens at a time like this. I roll a 5. Yep, I do it.
It's a battle, folks. Another Honor the Chapter for the Intercessors manages to pull down the Wraith Seer. We are all out of command points.
After 5 CP and a lot of rolling 6s to wound, I finally got that Wraith Seer down. Whew, half the job's done.
Well done. The only thing left to see is, does this one incursor run away? What do you need to get?
So 506 and he is gone. Does my good luck...
If this guy survives, he holds on to this objective.
He gives me hold more. I roll a lot of 5s this game, so let's find out.
That incursor failing morale was a huge boon to me. It means that he doesn't control that objective. It means that I control that objective. And that's like a 10-point swing.
I sent the distraction force over there to kind of keep that portion of Nick's army engaged, and it did the job. But now that flag has collapsed, and I've got to make sure the one I do have stays strong.
It's a ray of hope in an otherwise grim, dark universe.
What a game! A ray of hope for the maiden world. The Aeldari trail by 5 points. Score is 20 for the Templars to 15 for the Aeldari. Only 5 points on primary puts the score 25 to 15. Raise banner, blood and guts, and bring it down are the objectives.
Everything on the right-hand side of the board needs to be mine, needs to be locked in and controlled by me. Wraith Knight's got to go, Wraith Blades have got to go, and I got to tap the Wraith Guard and stop them from chewing up my vehicles and my big units.
The litany from Grimaldus, a fail on the reroll to hit, but mortals on 6s make up for it. Grimaldus has not found his rhythm yet. Music is hard.
This guy is going to shoot everything he's got into them. Well, the flame is out of range, which are going to hit you on 5s, and they all miss. Oof. Everything from these dudes, except for Beastpire.
Into the Racier?
Into the Racier. Beastpire over there.
Nice, I love it.
D6 on Beastpire, 4s.
Yeah, so 4 by the way. Got it!
Dang. So there's 20 of them. I got 10 more of these.
Poured in, boys!
Why don't you want?
Oh! 1 goes through.
I'll take it. And now the bolt carbines.
Down to 8 wounds on the Racier.
I'm going to shoot these pistols into combat because you got a 1-wound lad. 3s.
Got it.
All good.
Wait, are you going to shoot into combat?
No, I'm not. Because all my attacks do 2 wounds to you.
Yeah.
So there's no point. Doing 1 wound means nothing.
Yeah.
Charge phase.
Grimaldus makes it into the Wraith Blades, and the Blade Guards sink it home. No failed charges this time around. The Templars are going in for the kill.
So you don't have the CP to interrupt, so it really doesn't matter. First thing to go over here is my Champion of the Feast with the Sword of Judgment.
On 6s. First one. Second one. No, that was
Killed one. 3s.
Sorry, where's this going?
Same.
Got
Taking
one.
1 more damage. So we're gonna move over to the big one.
Lightning fast reflexes on the Spirit Singer. Can it save him from the boatload of attacks incoming?
30 from these guys, 32 from the little guys, and then the Sword Brother. This is the Neophytes, the Initiative, sorry.
This is just the Neophytes. This is about like half the squad here.
Yes. Of which we have 1. 1 mortal wound and 1 save.
1 save. Save it. So I'm down to 7 wounds on this Racier.
This is the second wave.
So hitting on -1.
So 3 mortals and then 3 saves.
So down to 4 wounds remaining. Can I save this guy's life? All saved. He has 4 wounds still left.
So
yeah!
we've just got the Sword Brother to go. Hit on 4s. Fantastic. We've got 1 save and 1 mortal. He's not going to die.
He's got
He's not
this.
gonna die.
And I save it.
So Blood and Guts is foiled because literally I didn't get the reels to hit off pretty much. Why won't this thing die? I have done so much to kill this thing. It is not dead. It should have killed more of me, but it should also be dead. I think I'd be happy with that at this point. All right, let's move down the line. I have to go with Grimaldus next.
Grimaldus.
2s.
Oh, both go through.
1 dead, 1 take a wound. The last charger is going to be this Invicta Warsuit. Wound.
Oh, can you kill the Wraith Knight in close combat?
Wound.
I'm gonna use my automatic save.
Yes, and you got 1.
So I got a 4 up invulnerable save and no reroll.
It's just it, mate. This
It's
is
a
it.
50. I love it when it comes down to 50 reroll.
It's the right way to do it.
Come on, give it to me! He's alive! I'm so excited. This thing is doing nothing, but it's just living and causing trouble. It's awesome. Right now I have to choose between fighting with the Wraith Knight or fighting with the Wraith Blades.
Correct.
I'd like this guy to survive,
So
actually.
Wraith Knight has to go next if you want to guarantee he lives, but if he does and he kills him, you've got nothing to worry about.
But the big thing is that he gives you points if you kill him.
Correct. He's,
So
he's 5 points.
I'm going to go with the Wraith Knight.
You have to go with Red
Yeah,
Knight.
I'm going to go with
I
Wraith
believe.
Knight. I'm going to sweep with his attacks. Do I do everything in the Dreadnought, or do I split some split
Do not get greedy, brother. You know what the right call is.
I know what the right call is, but have you played me before? No, you haven't. Have you seen me on this channel?
Yes, I have. Yeah. You do whatever you feels right, mate.
Everything in the Dreadnought. Everything in the Dreadnought. Gotta kill it. Gotta make sure it
do.
dies. Hitting on 5s. On 3s.
I need to make them all. No two ways about it. The first one will be a 5. Second one will also be a 5. 1, and I've got a CP.
Gonna spend it?
You know it. You know
Yeah, do it.
It is not
do
the
it.
right. It is not the right call, ladies and
Do
gentlemen.
you save the Dreadnought's life?
It is not the right call. I freaking do.
No way! Well done. Well done. Well done.
Grimaldus swings and manages to only drop 1. He may be showing his age here.
There's 1 left. Who will fight right now? Hiya!
Yeah, boy.
1 hit.
That's what we love to see. Yeah, 5 up in Vaughn and 2 damage, 6 ups. He is dead. You do kill 1. Then they're going to pile in and see if they finish the unit as the last attacker, apart from the Redemptor. 3s. 3 damage
2
down
4-ups.
to 2.
Got 1.
Got 1
So he's
wound
alive with
left.
1 wound remaining.
See if we can finish this.
Yes!
Last thing we need to do. Redemptor Dreadnought. 3
attacks.
to wound. Does not wound. The Wraith Knight will survive.
Alive! The Wraith Knight lives! I'm still in this game, folks. I'm still in this game.
No secondary scoring. Still 25 to 15 for Adam into Nick's turn. Nick only scores 5 on primary, 25 to 20.
I really need really good secondaries.
Grind them down. Investigate sites. Raise banner are Nick's secondaries.
Those were okay secondaries. I can score a little bit of points here, but I'm still behind on the scoreboard.
Guide from the Spirit Seer into the Wraith Lord spends Nick's last command point, down to 0. The Wraith Knight gets to fly into a good spot for shooting and charging.
They are gonna raise banners on this objective back here and hopefully make a late game ploy to go take
Beautiful.
this. I'm gonna fall back with this Wraith Blade. All right, so the Spirit Seer is gonna go over here. There's 1 wound and hold the objective. And then I'm gonna give these unit of Wraith Guard battle focus. I'm gonna use my Strands of Fate dice to auto advance 6 inches with these Wraith Guard. Psychic phase. Let's psychic some things.
Big roll for Protect gives the Knight a nice armor buff. Grimaldus denies the smite. Get off my lawn! Quicken on Uriel goes, and he speeds off into the fray.
Let's shoot ya!
Hell yeah.
Even though it's more likely to kill it, I'm gonna shoot the 2 star cannons into this Invictus Drone. I'm gonna use one of my automatic to hit rolls, and the rest of the star cannons, I don't hit at all. Do I
3
wound?
to wound. No.
And then we're gonna go with all of these Wraith Cannons into these Blade Guard. 4s to hit.
Get out of here.
Okay,
I'm rolling
shooting
ones
into
at home.
combat with this guy with the big giant bright lance. And that's a failure. Shooting is a complete wash this
Wash.
round.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll a 5 and kill all these little infantry. and
right.
save my Wraith Seer's
That's
life.
right.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's what it's gonna happen.
It's
got
it!
You got it. You're in.
Can I do it and hold the objective? Yeah, that's
Well,
fine.
we'll say you're doing it.
And I'm slicing up those guys. That's the only charge I got.
I'm gonna heroic intervene.
To this guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
6 inch. Off we go, mate. Where do you want to start? You only got 1 charger?
I only want one charge. It's gonna be amazing.
Let's do
It's
it.
gonna kill them all.
Good roll from the Wraith Knight. Kills 3. Not bad. It seems bad still. The champion takes down the Wraith Seer, and his brother turns around and slaughters 4. The damage is finally sinking home.
So now you're gonna go in. You have a lot less. There's a chance I survived this.
There is.
On the return, the Power Sword drops the other Seer and wraps up a deadly fight phase. Heroes falling like leaves. Scoring 5 for raising his banner, Nick has pulled even 25 to 25. 10 big primary points, the Marine map domination is starting to show dividends.
That is the end of my movement phase. Beastpire wants the scalp. 5s, nothing. Old mate, D6.
Overcharge.
Non-overcharging. 5s, 2 hits.
Oh!
Forced to wound. No wounds.
You're gonna be alive!
D3 from the top, 3 shots. 5 to wound, no wound. 8 shots from the underslung.
The Redemptor only manages 1 wound on the Wraith Knight. With all those guns, I expected more. Protect is keeping the big guy on his feet.
Yeah.
So the rest of the squad into here?
Yep.
Yep.
Good
Killed
enough.
one guy. He's Mr. Almost.
Charging. All right, we have the Primaris Crusaders are going to go in first. We don't want to block anything.
Without push to get the Crusaders close will make for a big fight in Nick's zone. 1 command point left for Adam.
Because of that devout push, everyone in that squad will get to a fight, and they have 4 rerolls to hit.
Overwatch for Nick's last command point on the Wraith Knight.
3 6s.
No joy, even with the Strand of Fate to hit.
I need to be able to place him here, somewhere thematic. Shooting up, that is freaking cool as hell.
This is why we play Warhammer,
This is
folks.
it, people.
Stories like this.
This is what this is all
Both
about.
of them
This is
have
what it's all
1
about.
wound left. Can they kill each other?
I'm fighting here first, obviously.
Oh, you're gonna do this one first?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
5 attacks, hitting you on 5s, but this first one is a 5. No, second one is though. Damn it. All right, 1 to 5. No!
No attacks! I'm gonna kill you!
You just attack back. It's too cool.
You wanna do it now?
Attack back
All right,
now.
let's do it now. I hit you once.
Can't win me on 2s. It would be a 2.
It's a 1!
The pillow fight continues.
Fight continues.
The struggle continues. The Crusaders smash up the last of the Wraith Guard, and the Spirit Seer loses his head to the Blade Guard champion. Scoring blood and guts and raise banners, the Templars jump up to 45 points. Only 5 on primary, Nick up to 30 points. Storm hostile objective, behind enemy lines, no retreat, no surrender. 2 scoreable here, not bad. Guide on the Wraith Guard costs Nick his last command point. Going for the points, Nick advances deep into the enemy zone.
Coward.
Coward!
1 CP, cut down. No, I'm not doing it.
Cut them down for 1 command point, gives the Redemptor a chance to kill the Knight as it falls back.
It would have been so incredible.
Okay, all these Wraith Guard shooting into this Dreadnought.
Correct.
Rerolling ones. Good
Oh
thing.
my god. 1-5 up
I will
to
be
rule them
so
all.
pissed.
Damn it. He's dead, finally.
Star cannons, all into the Dreadnought.
3's to wound. It's fine, people. No, 1 left.
Takes 2 damage,
It's,
down to 1.
it's typical.
Charge face. That's all the shooting.
Mr. Almost makes his charge, and then Grimaldus makes a devout push to get his auras going.
Let's kill some assault intercessors.
Double saves. I make 1.
3 go down.
The fist
The fisting!
of the Emperor.
He's saying it's time for a fisting.
3's to hit, rerolling. 4's to wound. Take yourself off my table, off my world.
I
Almost.
almost saved them.
Praise be the Fist of Balthus. I said it would happen, it happened. Don't doubt the fist. A champion.
I mean, is he really?
No.
The units that I have are strong. They're
good.
They're just so out of position, I can't do anything with them. Well, he didn't quite do it, but he did more damage than Grimaldus did, so I'm chalking that up to a win. That was a fun game. I really enjoyed that.
And with the Knight gone, the remaining Eldar units are horribly out of position. Even with perfect secondary draws and perfect dice rolls, the remaining units are too slow to change the outcome. Nick will manage to score a few more secondaries in his turn, but the final outcome is clear. A resounding victory for the Black Templars. Thank you, Adam, for bringing us a window into the ways of the art of war and showing us why it is the winningest team in Warhammer. Thank you to our sponsor, GameMat EU, and most of all, thanks to you, our viewer. We do it for you, and your views, likes, comments, and memberships keep the lights on around here, and most of all, make it really worthwhile to put in the effort to bring you all great content. Please consider joining our awesome community on Discord of positive, fun-focused gamers. Until we see you next time, play on!
So thank you for supporting Play on Tabletop. You guys are all champions as well. I wouldn't be here without you guys. The studio wouldn't be here without you guys. So continue to support these gents and all they do. And yeah, great freaking game.
I can see what JT likes in the elves. I never thought I'd be saying that.
Art of War Down Under. Support us if you like. We are definitely on the competitive skew of things for 1 to 40k.